to do, or what
You
the
know
man
what?
is asking you to do.
I think the resistance, I'm glad you said resistance. A lot of the resistance comes from where the truth is coming from. Who's actually speaking the truth? Who's actually saying these things to me? Are they proven? Do they have results? You guys can agree there's a lot of guys out here that speaking the so-called truth, but they're not practicing what they're preaching, right? They're not proven enough to substantiate what they're saying.
Mm.
So you got a lot of guys out here that say, hey, look, women this, women that, women should do this, women should do that. But they got like 2 or 3 baby mamas and they divorced and they out here busting down 3 or 4s. So like you got a lot of women that are like, I got to put a filter on now. I'm not just gonna listen to any guy that talks. You got to show me that he's a leader. And a lot of these guys, they're not leaders. They just circulating talking points and hoping to go viral, or hoping to catch flame. And I mean, the points are proven, but it's the person behind that's speaking the points, or is he proven? See, I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I've been married for almost 10 years.
Appreciate you.
I didn't have any kids out of wedlock. I had my first child in April. I got another one on the way.
Congratulations, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a leader in my household. My wife don't have to work. So I didn't require, I required submission, but I first had to qualify for it. You got a lot of guys out here that think that, oh, I'm a man, so she just got to submit to me because that's nature. No, nigga. Oh, excuse me for saying that word. But no, you got to qualify for that. If you want to lead a woman and you want her to follow you, you got to show her that you're willing to, that you're capable of taking care of your household and leading your children. And a lot of men want that before they even show themselves proven. So how are you supposed to get this woman to follow you if you're not proving that you're a leader? And then you want to speak the truth, but the representation behind the truth is questionable. So now you got a lot of women are like, you know what? I'm just go with, get my own bag. These guys ain't working. And now you got guys flying out because they feel like, oh, submission just come with it. That's just a given. As I'm a man, I'm a masculine man. Submission should be just given. Like, no. These women would fail every time because there's a lot of brothers out here that don't even want to be married. They don't want to be married. They don't want to be in a relationship. They just want to bust down. So what are women supposed to do? And I'm not trying to cape for them. I'm just saying there's some women out there that actually want to be led, but they can't. They don't know the signs. They don't know the signs to look for in a man that validate them as a leader. Because the man don't know. The man just think, oh, I'm a man, so yeah, you just follow me. But there's work behind that. You know what I mean? And I tell men all the time, yeah, you brace masculinity. You need to be able to control your anger. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to be assertive. You need to be able to show this woman that you're willing to lead a household. You gotta build yourself up, your resources. If you these guys are creating oops babies and all this kind of stuff. They don't have any means or skills to take care of a child, but they're going in raw. But you want this woman to follow you. Look at the leadership behind that. And the children is the most innocent in the situation, right? They're the most vulnerable. So now you can't take care of the kids, but you wanted her to submit to you. Like, what the hell? My God. So what I do is I open up coaching for men now. Because they always ask me, I'm like, look, I'm tired of people coming in my DM and like, man, what should I do? I'm like, look, start charging you guys. Charge you one-time fee, it's lifetime fee. You ain't never got to pay again. Coaching group. I was surrounded with brothers like Little Black Book 91 and Sean Davis, and we'll hit the Discord every week and we'll have a conversation. But these brothers need help, but I think brothers have shame as well. They have shame to where like, damn, if my woman know that I'm not a leader, what is that going to make me? That's going to make me less of a man. So I need to hide that until I'm ready. But I still want to have sex. I still want to have sex, although I'm not a leader. So what do? I impersonate. And if I can't impersonate and these women can sniff out the imposter, what do? I go get a passport. I'll go get a passport and I'll find somebody else that I can persuade that, hey, look, I am a leader or whatever. And a lot of times, like I talk to, okay, let's look at it like this. Out of 10 men, 8 out of 10 men that I talked to that got a passport that went overseas, those guys ain't going over there to get married. They're going to go over there to smash.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, look, man, I could agree with the passport bro movement if y'all were actually going over there to find a wife. Because this wives over here, y'all just, the women, feminism has the positive side of feminism has allowed women to close in on that wealth gap to establish their own independence, right? So now what does that mean for men? Oh shit, we got to step our game up.
Yep.
We got to get established now to have a wife. We can't do like we did back in the 50s and the 40s. We can't just say, I'm a man. You can't make us, hell, you can't even work a good job, a decent job. So you have to follow me. You have to come up under my system in order for you to survive. Now that shit's changed now. Now these women can go get a dog and die alone now and be happy with that shit. Now they can go get a job making $120,000 a year and buy a house. And if they want a baby, they're gonna get some dumb brother to knock them up and put him on child support. Now they got the game. Now we gotta prove ourselves to be higher. You know, we gotta take back our women. And we just gotta show that we're willing to lead our household. We're willing to do whatever it takes. And we gotta be selfless. We gotta have like Jordan Peterson said, every man has to make a sacrifice. Mm-hmm. You don't get a pass on that. But you do get to choose the sacrifice you want to make, right? So if you're going to have children, you got to practice selflessness. You got to put aside the things you want and desire in exchange for the progression of your family and your children. And that's what my father didn't do. So I had a lot of childhood trauma that I had to work through before I got into marriage. But a lot of these brothers aren't doing that. They're just getting into marriage and they're not leaders. So they just repeating it. So I'm like, look, man, go get yourself established. Go get around a bunch of brothers that can help you. You know what I'm saying? Circulate yourself around some brothers that's proven that, you know what I'm saying, has solutions and results. And figure it out, man. Stop just knocking up these women and creating these children. And then when you create these children, oh, I still want to get Jordans every month. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta get the new 2K when it come out. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time, man. I'm going to go hang out with my brothers. I'll pick him up another time. Come on, man. You can't do the kids like that. What the kids gonna do? Grow up and do the same thing you did. Mm-hmm. So if you want to speak truth to these women, you really got to show yourself proof. Today is the day, though. If you talk truth to these women in 2023, moving forward, and I like to use 2023 because it's New Year.
Yeah.
Sooner or July, I probably wouldn't say 2023, but it's so close to the New Year that you got to use 2023. It's a key word now. It triggers the algorithm. So in 2023, man, you got to show that you're a leader now. You can't just use masculinity now. Because femininity just came from, or feminism just brought femininity from here to like